Commentary. Manual of operation of maintenance of YTO 70 to 95 horsepower of LX series tractors. Introduction of China YTO Group Corporation.
On July the 20th, 1958, the first tractor works of the Republic of China, named Dongfeng Hong, initially meaning Red Sun in the East, later changed to YTO, was born the YTO Group Corporation. Today, millions of YTO tractors are working the vast land of China. YTO tractors also provide technology for the world agricultural progress. YTO has always been focused on the change and commitment to customer values, boosting China's agricultural machinery industry. In the agricultural machinery division, large numbers of YTO tractors consisting of 26 ranges and more than 2,000 types. YTO tractors have a wide range of models from 18 to 300 horsepower. YTO high horsepower wheel tractors are closing the gap of 20 years between China's tractor technology standards and the world. YTO tractors have been leading the development trend of the domestic agricultural industry and provide excellent service for more and more customers around the world. In the construction machinery field, YTO Group Corporation produced the first roller of China. The LY brand rollers have enjoyed good reputation amongst all customers, based upon the independent innovation and advanced international technology. It has formed 10 product series, including 60 varieties under 5 major categories. YTO brand industrial bulldozers are used in earth-moving, towing and other operations, large, medium and small-scale construction work. YTO hydraulic excavators, forklift loaders and other products are comfortable and efficient for construction of roads, airports, highways, dams and so on. They have become the active force in the construction machinery industry for the YTO Group. YTO Group are committed to move forward with technology and design, after-sales support with the future, working together with you.
Thank you for choosing YTO Series High Power Range Wheeled Tractors. This video mainly introduces the operation and maintenance of YTO 60 to 95 horsepower LX Series wheeled tractors, which are divided into 2 models of 4-wheel and 2-wheel drive. YTO LX 904 is selected as the representative model to explain here. During the maintenance and repair, customers shall do according to the manual requirements. When encountering any problems, keep in touch with the dealer or customer service systems and avoid any mistakes and any inconveniences occurred to you. Section 1. Tractor Safety Regulations. During the daily tractor operation, must follow the safety operation regulations to operate so as to avoid any unexpected accidents. Forbid to operate the tractor against the regulations. Section 1. Tractor Safety Regulations. Carefully read the Tractor Operation and Maintenance Manual and the Engine Operation and Maintenance Manual before operating the tractor. Read the warning labels on the tractor and strictly follow the instructions to operate during the operation and maintenance. The driver must be specially trained to get the drive license. Forbid to stop the engine, to engage with neutral gear or depress the clutch pedal to slide along downhill. The trailer shall have independent braking system during tractor's transportation. Otherwise, the trailer cannot be used. When towing the trailer, the towing device shall be used. When tractor is operated or driven along the slope, the ground slope shall be smaller than 20%. Otherwise, it is very dangerous. When the tractor is normally working or driving, the inclination degrees to left or right shall be no bigger than 15 degrees. When driving on road, the traffic rules and regulations shall be strictly observed. Section 2. Tractor Operation Precautions. The new or heavily repaired tractors must undergo run-in period according to the requirements. All tractor components must strictly use the recommended brand solutions. Must often check to all screws, nuts, and other easily loosened parts at all joint sections and screw down them when finding loose. When maintaining the electrical systems, must remove the grounded cable of battery cathode firstly, so as to avoid damaging the electrical equipments. During checking, cleaning, adjusting, repairing, and maintaining the tractor and farming tools, the tractor engine must be stopped. The change lever shall be put in neutral gear. The manipulating handle of PTO shaft shall be in disengaged position, and let all moving parts in still situation for a certain time in order to cool down the tractor. When tractor is running with farming tools, must turn out the decelerating button and lock the farming tools firmly. When tractor PTO shaft works with load, forbid abruptly turning so as to avoid damaging the universal joints. Before using the PTO shaft to drive the farming tool, must check the matching rationality between the tractor and the tool. When it is needed to check the radiator, it is also allowed to screw off the radiator lid after the engine is stopped and cooled down. Pay attention to fireproof when checking the fuel level and refueling. Forbid to modify the tractor by the client himself. The after effect caused by modification shall be taken by the client only, and no warranty is given. This series tractor weight is about 2.7 to 4 tons. Tractor can be driven onto the transporting truck via the loading platform. Chapter 2. Tractor Usage and Operation. Section 1. Tractor Fuel, Lube Oil, and Coolant. The diesel engine must use the light diesel oil with the national standards. Different brand light diesel oils shall be selected according to different operation temperatures. The abroad customers may choose the light diesel oils accord with the following standards. ASTM fuel oil D-975. The 2-D level is used at normal ambient temperature. The 1-D level is used under 5 degrees Celsius. Naturally aspirated diesel engine should select CD class engine oil. Turbocharged diesel engine should use CF-4 class engine oil. Forbid to use the common diesel engine oil as the substitute. Diesel engine oil shall be replaced accordance with the oil change period of technical requirements. When changing oil, forbid to blend the new oil with used oil or different brand lubes for use. Choose the dual functions oil N100D, both for transmission and hydraulic system, for tractor hydraulic lifting and steering system, transmission, central transmission of front drive axle, and final transmission. The 3 functional oil of transmission, hydraulics, and brake is used for brake or APICD-SAE10W. The universal lithium-based grease may be chosen as tractor lube grease. The antifreeze is recommended to use for diesel engine cooling system. The antifreeze produced by regular manufacturers is selected whose temperature is lower than 5 degrees Celsius than local minimum temperature. If not using antifreeze, pure water or deionized water must be used. Otherwise, the radiator life will be shortened. Note: forbid to blend the use of the oil and antifreeze of the same brand, but produced from different manufacturers. Section 2. Preparation before operating tractor. Let's be familiar with the positions and functions of all operation mechanism and instruments before the operation. Clutch pedal. Control the engagement and disengagement of the main clutch. Brake pedals. The left and right pedals are under interlocked position. The turning radius can be reduced by single-side braking when working in fields. The left and right pedals shall be interlocked during normal driving conditions, so as to ensure the driving safety. Differential lock pedal. Control the engagement of differential lock. Foot throttle pedal. Can control the fuel supply of diesel engine in time. Hand throttle lever. Let the engine maintain the constant fuel supply. Main speeds change lever. Can realize 4 gears, namely gear 1, 2, 3, 4. Sub-speed change lever. Can realize 4 gears, namely high, low, neutral, and reverse gears. Position regulation lever. Regulate the position of farming tools. Force regulation lever. Regulate the force of farming tools. Multi-way valve control lever. Control the hydraulic output valves. Hand brake lever. Be used when parking. When the lever is in brake position, the brake lamp will be on. Speed down regulation lever. Regulate the return oil of distributor to adjust the descending speed of farming tools or keep the tractor in transport position. Front drive lever. Control the engagement and disengagement of front drive wheels. Rear PTO shaft operation lever. Control the engagement and disengagement of rear PTO. Sensitivity lever. Regulate the sensitivity of lifter force regulation. Flame out cable. When flame out cable is drawn, engine will be flame out. Steering wheel lock lever. Lock the steering wheel to desired position based on the driver's needs. Electromagnetic power source switch, optional. Control the whole tractor circuits, except for emergency alarm. Far and near light switch. Control the far and near light of headlamps. Cab work lamp switch. Push the switch at one position. The front work lamp of cab will be on. Push the switch at 2 position. The front and rear work lamps will both be on. Without cab type tractor only has one rear work lamp. Main lamp light switch. Control all illuminating devices of tractor. Emergency alarm switch. Control the emergency alarm lamp of tractor. Work hour meter. Display the accumulated work hours of engine. Work hour meter with tachometer. Optional. Display the speed and the accumulated work hours of engine. Water temperature gauge. Indicate the engine coolant temperature. The gauge's hand will be in green area if normal work. When the hand is in red area, stop the engine to do the troubleshooting. Fuel volume meter. Indicates the fuel volume. When the meter's hand points to red area, please add the fuel. Voltage meter. Display the system voltage. The normal value shall be more than 12 volt when the power is on. Charge power in time when it is lower than 12 volts. When the engine is started, the voltage value shall be about 14 volts. It means engine is in normal condition. When the voltage value is about 12 volts, it means the generator and regulator may have failures. Engine oil pressure warning light. After the diesel engine runs normally, this light should be extinguished. That means the pressure of diesel engine lubrication system is normal. Battery charge alarm lamp. When the engine has started, the lamp changes from bright to extinguish. Indicates the generator is in normal work. If the lamp is always on, it shows the charging circuit or generator has failure, so should be immediately repaired. Braking level alarm light. When the liquid level in the brake kettle is excessively low, the light will be on. Usage of combined switch. On the left lever of the combined switch, there are front, far, and near lamp switch and steering lamp switch. Push left lever forward. Right steering lamp and right indicating lamp will both be on. Push the lever backward. The left steering lamp and left indicator lamp will be both on. Locate the lever in mid-position. The switch is returned and turned off. Main lamp switch is located in gear 2. The front near lamp will be on. Push upward in left lever. The front remote lamp will be on. Meanwhile, the remote lamp will light on. Push down steering wheel button. The speaker is on. Windscreen wiper switch. The wiper will start to work when the switch is pressed down. Check the completeness and technical status of tractor before operating in order to enhance the lifetime. Check if there is any damage, missing parts, or loose connection during the transportation. Solve the problems immediately when found out. The tractor debugging has been carried out before leaving the factory and initial test running is done. Forbid to make any regulation in private to the injection pump, engine oil pressure, hydraulic system safety valve pressure, etc. The failures must be regulated by professional maintainers. Section 3. Diesel engine operation. Preparation before starting up the engine. Pull out the dipstick in the transmission box. Check if the hydraulic oil levels is within range of upper-lower limits. Refill when inadequate. Check the oil level of drive housing at the front drive axle end. Turn the front wheel during inspection. Keep the oil screw plug at horizontal position. Unscrew the plug. The oil level shall be up to the plug hole. Refill when inadequate. Check the oil level in the front drive axle housing. Unscrew the filling plug. The oil level shall be up to the plug hole. Add when inadequate. Turn right the engine hood lock switch. Open the hood and observe the coolant level. When insufficient, refill the coolant. Open the steering oil tank. Check the hydraulic steering oil level and confirm the hydraulic oil level is up to the upper limit position. Check the brake tank oil level. Confirm the oil level is up to the max marking line. Pull out the oil dipstick to check if the oil level is within the upper and lower limits. Check if the electronic circuit connection is reliable or not, and battery power charge is enough or not. When it is green, it is in normal status. When black, the battery needs to recharge power. When white, the battery is discarded. Check all the connections of oil and water pipes if there is any loosen or leak. For the new after repair or after long time parking engine, bleed the air in fuel pipe before the startup, so as to ensure the smoothly start the engine. Avoid that the high pressure fuel scalds the skin during bleeding. After no use for a long time, before starting the turbocharger engine, first open the orifice of turbocharger to refill a little lube oil. Manually move the turbocharger rotor. Let the bearings lubricated. Check the oil level of air filter, if in the marking position. Locate the main and sub-gear change levers in neutral gear. Locate the PTO handle is at disengagement position. Front drive lever is at disengagement position. PTO clutch is pushed to the end. Lifter control lever is at down position. Control lever of multi-way valve is at neutral position. Pull out flame out cable pin. Let flame out cable to return. Insert the startup key into startup switch and shift it to gear 1. Observe the fuel volume indicator. Refill when insufficient. Diesel engine startup. Hand throttle control lever is located in neutral position. Depress the clutch pedal to turn on start safety switch. Then turn the key clockwise to gear 2. When the engine is ignited and started, the key shall immediately be turned back to gear 1. Each time when the start motor is used, the working starting time shall not exceed 30 seconds, so as to protect motor and battery. If it is not started in one time, stop for 2 minutes to restart. When it cannot be started for 3 times continuously, find out the reason and remove the trouble before the next restart. 16.3. Diesel engine running. Immediately decrease the throttle after the engine has been started, keeping the engine in idle speed. Forbid to sharply accelerate the throttle. Slowly increase the engine revolution speed when the outlet water temperature is up to 60 degrees centigrade. The engine can work under load. Attention! The engine idle running time shall not be more than 10 minutes. Section 4. Operation and drive of tractor. Tractor startup. Observe if all instruments are normal. Pull up the lifter control lever and lift up the hanging farming tool. Depress the clutch pedal and shift the control lever of main and sub-gear box into the desired gears. Press down the red control button. Push down the parking brake control lever and release the handbrake. Depress the horn and observe if there are any obstacles around. Operate the hand throttle lever or depress the foot throttle pedal. Slowly increase the engine speed and slowly release the clutch pedal. The tractor will start moving steadily. Attention! During the tractor running, unless it is needed to change gear and brake, drive never place his foot on clutch or brake pedal, so as to avoid the clutch in semi-contact status or the brake has slight braking performance. Tractor steering. Decrease the run speed when the tractor is steering. Control the steering wheel to turn around. When steering on road, the speed shall be controlled within 10 kilometers per hour. Steering shall be done earlier and made slowly. Less steering, less returning. When the tractor steers with a small turning or on soft oil or in a paddy field, since the slippage in front wheel, the steering may fail. In order to reduce the turning radius, the single side brake is used to steer. It means that in the case release brake disc of the left-right brake pedals. When using the steering wheel, depress the brake pedal on the same side to help steering. Thus, the turning radius can be smaller. When the tractor is running on roads, the left and right brake pedals must be locked dead. It is forbidden to make abrupt steering by using the single side brake. When the front wheel makes a big steering, the steering wheel shall not be held in extreme position more than 10 seconds, so as to avoid the long time overload of the hydraulic steering system. Tractor gear change and working speed selection. The main and auxiliary speed change is controlled separately by the 2 operation levers in order to achieve 12 forward and 4 reverse gears. When the tractor has the shuttle gear as an option, the tractor can have 12 forward and 12 reverse gears. The correct selection of tractor working speed can not only gain optimum production efficiency and fuel economy, but also prolong the lifetime. The selection of speed in operation in fields shall be appropriate to let the engine works at about 80% load. The customer may choose the suitable speed based on different operations and fields. Usage of differential lock. When the tractor works, the differential lock shall maintain the disengaged status. When the tractor rear wheel slides seriously on single side and the running speed goes down, depress the differential lock speed. Let the tractor move out of the slippage section of field. Disengagement of differential lock. Let your foot leave from the differential lock pedal. Steer once with small angle. The differential lock can be separated. Tractor braking. Generally, firstly reduce the engine throttle, then depress the main clutch pedal. Then slowly step down the run brake pedal based on reality. Park the tractor steadily. During emergency braking, depress the main clutch pedal and run brake pedal together. Usage of front drive axle. When the tractor is working in fields with heavy load, or on moist and soft soil, or in paddy rice fields, the front drive axle may be mounted so as to improve the tractor attachment performance. When the tractor is used for general transport on hard road surface, the front drive axle is not allowed to mount. Otherwise, the front wheel may get premature wearing down. The front drive axle can be mounted only when the road is slippery and the big slope is ahead and the rear wheel is easy to slip when climbing uphill on rainy and snowy weather. When the tractor crosses over the hard section of road, the front drive axle shall be dismounted. Usage of adjustable steering wheel. The angle of adjustable steering wheel may be adjusted ahead and back. Turn the locking handle anti-clockwise and then hold the steering wheel to adjust the angle. When the angle of steering wheel is well adjusted to suitable position, turn the locking handle clockwise. The position of steering wheel will be locked tightly. Adjustment of seat. The ahead and back angle, rigidity, height of hanging damping driver's seat can be adjusted. Rigidity adjusting handle. Turn the handle clockwise or anti-clockwise. The seat rigidity can become bigger or smaller in order to suit the body weights of different drivers. Height adjusting handle. Unscrew the locking handles on both sides of the seat. Move the seat up and down. The seat height can be adjusted. The adjustable range of height is 60 millimeters. After reaching at suitable position, then lock the handle tightly. Ahead and back adjusting handle. The ahead and back distance of the seat can be adjusted by pulling the handle forth. After reaching at suitable position, release the handle and lock automatically at this position. The ahead and back adjustable range is 150 millimeters. Tractor stop and engine stop working. First, diminish the throttle. Decrease the tractor speed or load. Depress the clutch and brake pedal. After the tractor stopping, locate the main and auxiliary gear change lever at neutral position. Pull upwards the stop brake control lever. Keep the stop brake in brake status. Release the clutch and brake pedal. Diminish the throttle to enable the engine in idle running for 3 to 5 minutes. When the tractor stops, the farming tool must be lowered down to ground. Pull out the flame out cable. Engine is flame out, and then take away the startup key. Usage of tractor working devices. Operation of hydraulic lifter. The semi-separated hydraulic lifter can realize float and position control functions. Install the optional power control function to achieve force control and force position integrated control. Position control. Keep the relative position between tractor and farming tool in the process. Operate the exterior position control lever to move up or down the tool. When the lever moves forward, the tool comes down. Vice versa, the tool goes up. Force control. In the process, farming tool will move in a certain range of tillage depth. To automatically maintain the tool traction resistance to remain basically unchanged. When in use, the position adjustable control handle is firstly pushed to the forefront, and then the force control handle is moved forward slowly. When the tool drops the required tillage depth, the handle will stop to move. Attention! When turning at the field end, can use the position control handle to lift up and down the farming tool. Float control. During the cultivating process, when the hydraulic system is at floating status, the limited depth wheel on the implement will control the cultivating depth. The machine will cultivate by following the ground surface. When in use, push firstly the control lever to the forefront. The farming tool moves down into the earth until the